It's Cup Final Day. Welcome once again to the Revolution FC. Please make sure you hit that subscribe, because even though this is the final game of the season, there will be a whole load of games coming up ready for next year as well, and you can spend the summer catching up on everything that we've been through these past 3 years as well. So here we go with the Cup Final, the team meeting up at Frankie and Penny's, hopping on the minibus and heading up to the Hertfordshire FA County Ground, which is in Letchworth Garden City. Short trip up the A1M for the team. So with their club ties on and the obligatory pose at the County Ground gates, it's all set. So with the team having a look around the pitch, as is standard for most Cup Finals. Never seem to do that on a regular Sunday, but a Cup Final, it's all part of the tradition. So the team there, as you can see, all walking through. Are the nerves starting to kick in? Well, hopefully not. It's off to the changing rooms to put on the red and black for the team. And hopefully it'll be a nice new kit for next season. If you are interested in sponsoring the team, do get in touch, leave us a comment. If not kit, training wear. Always time for an advert. Rain starting to come down. That'll make the surface a little bit slipperier. Now the team are heading back to the changing room for words from Jack.
Playing as a team. Skill wins you games. Teamwork wins you in trophies.
Every game,
yeah? You've got to work as a unit. Today we go out there, we go to war for each other, yeah? Bodies on the line.
That's it, Jack.
It's the Hearts and Borders Trophy Cup Final, Northchurch versus Latton. And your Northchurch team are Rob Lamar in goal, Jack Crosswell, Dave Blinko, Chris Musto, Jordan Higgins, Daniel Bond, Sam Jones, Josh Crosswell, Mitchell Bird, Billy Jones and Lewis Warnham making up the starting 11. 5 substitutes: Curtis Bird, Sean Foster, George Head, George Gunnell and Mark Setterfield. And this is how they're lining up in a 4-5-1 formation. Midfield there of Billy, Sam, Mitch, Josh and Bondy, the captain playing on the right. Lewis up top on his own. Let's see how that works out. All the pleasantries are done. The game begins. So your Northchurch team kicking from right to left in this first half. Nice flat surface for the teams to play some football on. As we stated a little while ago during the warm-up, rain coming down, and you can just make that out in the picture. So it's going to be a little bit slippy. Maybe some players might slip. The ball's going to be skidding through. Billy just losing out. The Latton number 10 lays it inside to the number 2. Puts it across. Number 16 holding off Mitchell. Lays it back through to the captain for Latton, the number 8. Josh puts it back to Sam. Sam just unable to control that. Back to the Latton captain. Lays it back to the number 11. Big long ball played through. And the number 20 is through. And he gets past Chris, but he doesn't get past Rob. Big save in the early stages of this game from the Northchurch keeper. And there's that number 20. Brings it down, gets it onto his left foot. But Rob is there, spreads himself and makes the all-important save. Throw in for Latton. Ball just bouncing up, but it falls to Lewis. Turns and has a shot. And it's wide. First shot of the game from Northchurch. Latton playing the ball around. Good crossfield ball from the number 20. Laid out to the number 10. Jordan holding him up. Ball comes in and calmly watched as it drifts out of play. Bondy trying to chase down that number 5 for Latton. Gets the tackle in. Now Jack. Oh, the number 5's gone through him. Gets the free kick. Number 5 will be treading on thin ice there. Free kick for Latton. Blinko, great header from him. Jordan to Billy. And Lewis dropping back to get the ball. Sees Bondi in a bit of space on the right-hand side. And there's Mitch making the run from midfield. Oh, and another challenge. Going through the back of Mitchell. Corner from Billy. Doesn't quite beat the first man. He gets a second attempt. Puts it through. Lewis is there. Oh! And it came off Lewis. And the keeper. And it didn't quite go out of play for a corner. Lewis getting to the header first. As the keeper was in the air, ball bounced off his hand. Number 16 putting the ball out for play for Latton. Ball comes in, Billy trying to get that. Drops for Lewis once again. And the number 20 for Latton dropping back. Looking quite dangerous. He's been picking some good passes. And there's the captain bursting down the left-hand side, getting into the box. And Chris getting a foot onto that. Forcing it out. Well, Latton putting in some good play at the moment. Josh losing out to the number 8 and pulls him back. Number 20 wanting play to continue. But the whistle had long gone. Now the number 8 having a go with Jordan for some reason. We didn't quite know why. And the ref calls the captains in. He won't be tolerating anything in this game. So we saw Josh do the pullback on the player, but somehow Jordan got involved and the number 8 had a go at him. Ball played in by the Latton 11. Josh just gets his foot on it. Falls to Sam. Holding up the number 16. Good strength from him. But he loses out. Oh, and well, the number 16's gone down looking for a free kick. And he's been given as well. Well, it didn't look like a free kick at all. Here it is, and you can see it. Sam coming through, gets the ball. Well, he doesn't take the number 16 at all. Number 16 has acting lessons? I don't know. There's a real dive gone on there, and the ref bought it. Player staying down. Obviously he hurt himself as he landed. And Sam getting a yellow card. Play continues. Latton. And back to their defence. Dwelling on the ball a little bit. And Mitch getting a foot in there. Lewis looking for some support. Lays it back. Josh to his brother Jack. Good ball in from Jack. Billy unable to get that under control. Not cleared by the Latton players. And Billy with a snapshot. Just falls into the Latton keeper's arms. So these two teams this is the 4th time they've played each other this season, with Northchurch winning the previous 3 encounters. 2 league games and another cup game. All won by the odd goal. I think it was 3-2 in every game. Good skill from Mitch, looking for Lewis. And a shot just goes wide. Northchurch getting back into the game. Not quite in it at the start here. Latton and their football being played a little bit smoother than Northchurch at the moment. Another good through ball from the 20. The number 19. And a dreadful shot going wide. I think it must be something to do with his shorts. Rolled up. Don't ask me why. I've not seen it before. It just looks daft. Number 8 for Latton. Played in. Oh, and the number 5. Well, he turned his back on it. If it had been looking, there's a chance that would have gone in. Ball played through. There's the number 20. Gets it across the goal. Rob. Oh, great save! Number 19 with the shot. Good ball in from the 20. Instant reaction from the 19. But Rob, his reaction's even better. scooping that away and cleared by Jack. 2 good saves from Rob in this game so far. Another corner comes in, won by the number 11, and it goes wide. Well, Latton piling on the pressure in this first half. Only 30 minutes of the game gone. And they would think that they should be ahead. But they're not at the moment, as Lewis closes down the keeper, trying to force the error, and does so. Pressure from Northchurch telling against the Latton defence. Big clearance from the keeper. Gets as far as Blinko, moving up into midfield, winning a lot of headers already. Gives the ball to Billy. Oh, and Lewis holding the ball up, waiting for Billy to make the run, but the number 11, good defensive tackle from him, and the ball falling to the keeper. Jordan clears it as far as the number 8 and gets a second bite of the cherry to clear. Searching for Lewis, always busy, running, putting defenders under pressure. Sam tidying up. Oh, and a good strong challenge from the number 6. Only as far as Bondi. There's in his Sam. Good block. Strong shot as well. Number 5, chance for him to get away. And Jack, innocent attempt at a challenge. He was going for the ball, but he did catch the player. Just doesn't come through. Goes to ground. Takes the player. And receives a yellow card. So 2 players on yellows for Northchurch at the moment. That's Sam and Jack, as Latton take a corner. Won by the number 11 again, but Rob, good hands from him as the rain continues in this first half as we approach the final minutes. And Latton once again on the attack, which seems to have happened a lot in this first half. Good turn from the 20, laid into the number 16. Number 5, ball played just a bit behind him. Chance to hold it up. Gets around Bondi. Gets the ball across. The number 19 with a wayward shot. Almost on target, which I think Rob had covered. Number 16 as he headed it. The number 10 was offside. Free kick now for Northchurch in these added on seconds and minutes of the first half. Rob plays that out to Blinko as the ref blows the half-time whistle. So let's go to the changing room and find out what the thoughts are.
If we get caught with a long ball, then one of you through at the back, just drop a little bit and see the run. Don't play offside, go with him, just chase him down, yeah.
I'm not saying it's always the defence, but the midfield have to be helping Lou.
Hey lads, listen up, we're going to change the shape slightly. We're going to go 4-4-1-1, okay? So flat 4 in the midfield of Gunnar when you come on, sit with Joshy, Foz when you come on and sit behind Lou, yeah? So Sammy and Mitch come off for the time being, please. No, don't think wrong, just try and change the shape of it.
So a couple of changes being made as we start this second half, with the score currently 0-0. Gunnell coming on for Sam, and he'll play in midfield, and Foster coming in place of Mitch, and he'll play slightly advanced of the midfield, hopefully offering a bit more support for Lewis. And here is Foster now. First run of the game from him. Great ball across, and there's Gunn! Oh, the 2 substitutes combining there. Well, Gunn could have almost laid that back across the goal. But look at that ball. Takes out the defence from Foster. And there's Gunn. Little layoff inside. And I think Lewis would have finished that. But those substitutes combining. Almost a masterstroke from the Northchurch manager. Well, it's a great start. There's Gunnell again. The number 5. Looking a bit laboured on his running. Did put a lot into the first half. Oh, and Foster pouncing, taking the ball away, trying to find Lewis. But he's winning it back. He's not giving up. The impetus from Foster. must start spreading through this Northchurch team. Starting to look like they want to win the game. They want to win the cup. Billy through to Lewis. He's searching for Foster, and he's getting there. And Foster gets the shot, but the number 6 covering defender clears the ball. Another substitute with Gio coming on. And you can hear the crowd liking that substitution. He'll come on at right, with Bondi moving into the right back position as Jack goes off. Ball played in. Oh, and a good header from the 19. But Rob, his positioning has been faultless in this game. Number 16 for Latton. That was their first chance of the game, of this second half, I should say. As they try to get back into it following this first good strike from number 8. And Rob, once again, his positioning to bring that ball down. Curtis coming on for Billy. Ball played in. There's Blinko winning yet another header. Gets as far as the number 10. And who else but Rob gathers that comfortably. Ball back with the Latton defenders. Playing it down their right-hand side. And it gets in, and the number 19 denied by Rob once again. So Latton now back into this game. It has turned into a cup final. It's the final game of the season for both these teams. We were talking about lead positions earlier on. Latton finished 3rd in this season's league tournament. And, of course, Northchurch were 4th. Gio, oh, great ball ahead for Curtis, and he just couldn't get it under control. Throw in taken by Jordan. Second attempt. It's as far as Curtis. The Latton number 16. Driving through the centre, getting away from Josh. Ball played in, and Rob watches that go wide quite confidently. Josh and Jordan. And Bondi looking for that ball, wanting it to be spread wide, but Gio bringing it down. Number 5 putting good pressure on and giving away the free kick, which Lewis will take. You know, likes taking them from this position. Will he go for the shots or put the ball in? Blinko's moved forward. He's won a lot of headers in today's game. And he's won another, but unfortunately looping over the crossbar. Mitch comes back on for Bondi. Ball played in by the number 8. And Robin Jordan, bit of a mix-up with those two. And the number 16 puts the ball over. So even though there was a mistake at the back, Latton failed to capitalise. Chris plays the ball through to Curtis. Gio, great feet from Gio as always. Ball gets as far as Foster, tries to lift it over the keeper. A delicate chip to the back post. Didn't quite come off. Blinko playing the ball in deep again. Cleared by Latton, only as far as Josh. Oh, Josh losing out on the return pass. Latton now, it's the game going from end to end. Got the number 12 running down this left-hand side. Gets away from Gunn. Number 8 evades Josh's challenge as well. Gets to the byline. Played across. Oh, and the number 19! Latton score with 10 minutes of the game to go. Is that enough? Will that be the winner? As the whole Latton team celebrates. Just 10 minutes to go for the Northchurch team to get back into this game, to get the equaliser, to get the winner. Will it be extra time? Will it be penalties? Northchurch on the attack. And Latton clear it. Oh, and the ball bounces through. And Gio, no, it's Mitch. just unable to get the ball under control and get the equaliser. Latton on their right-hand side, being held up by Curtis. And they get it through. Once again, played it round Jordan. But the ball, harmlessly across the face of goal. Almost a chance to make it 2-0. Free kick, played in by Josh. As time's ticking away, keeper comes out. Doesn't get a fist to it. But Gio, and there's Lewis. Oh, it's a goal! Goal given to Lewis. Even though the Latton defender had the final touch, blasting it into the top corner. Keeper comes out, doesn't get a good touch on that. Gio, and then Lewis heads it, and the number 2 finishing it off for him. It's 1-1 with minutes to play. These final few minutes of the game. Northchurch, as Foster tries to close that down. Keeper's clearance only getting as far as Gio. Good skill from the substitutes. And the number 10 now, bursting away for Latton. And Gunn, great strength from Gunn. And the number 10 couldn't do anything about it. And here's Gunnell again. Oh, wonderful challenge. The crowd loving that. And a second one. Crowd fully behind Northchurch now. Foster couldn't bring that down. And Latton starting to panic at the back. And you can hear the cries from the crowd. It's a real cup final here. Well, it certainly is. It's been end to end this second half, and there's the minutes ticking away. Northchurch are looking for that winner. And Lewis's shot goes wide. Another throw in for Latton. Number 12, Gio. Once again, mesmerising the Latton players. The number 10 giving away the free kick and kicking the ball away as well. Cries of Gio once again going up from the crowd. Ref giving the free kick for the pull. And a free kick to be taken by Blinko. Ball played in. Number 11 gets ahead to it. And it's fallen to Lewis! Lewis has scored! In the final minutes of the game! Lewis has won it! That has to be it! As the Northchurch team go absolutely nuts! It's a big bundle. There's the ball. Number 11 getting a header to it. And the ball dropping to the league's top goal scorer. The Golden Boot winner. Lewis Warnham. Lou Boy himself. 2 goals in the final. And could that be the winner? It all depends on how much time the ref allows at the end here. And it's a red card for one of the Latton players. Giving some abuse to the referee. And Latton, all the players charging forward in these final seconds of this second half. Mark going to give the ball back. And he dropped it. Bit of gamesmanship. Number 10 throws it in. Gunnell just clearing the ball. Another throw in. Number 11, he's moved forward. Gets round Foster. Ball played in. Blinko clears it. Gunnell can't quite get on it. Foster does. And that's it! The ref blows to the whistle. Trophy Cup winners are your Northchurch team. The revolution is complete. Full time, Northchurch 2, Latton 1, and what a game. Both teams playing some great football. Latton having most of the first half, And the goals coming from Northchurch, which you can see in the corner of the screen there, late in this second half. And that final one in the final minute of the game as well from Lewis to win it. Celebration hugs going round completely. All the players, smiles, jubilation. We certainly thank you for your support watching all of the games this season as well. Wonderful way to end the season here at the Letchworth County Ground as Chris gets the family on the pitch. Rich Marshall, you can see in the picture there, injured, unable to make the final, but he'll be pleased that the team have won the game. The referee and linesman receiving their medals. A couple of boos, but purely in jest, receiving their medals. Runners-up medals for Latton FC, who put up a brave fight and once again losing by the odd goal to Northchurch this season. Bit of a bogey team for Latton. And now Northchurch to receive their winners' trophies. Led by Bondi. Rob, great saves in the first half. Billy. There's Chris. Went off with a bit of cramp in the end of that second half. Blinko. Nothing got past him today. Sam strong in midfield. And Sean Foster. What an impetus he made when he came back on the pitch. Or when he made an appearance in that second half. Gunnell, some great tackles from him. Jordan, superb at left back. Lewis, 2-goal Lewis. Fan favourite Josh Crosswell. Curtis, there's manager Jack, and Mark as well, unused sub. And Gio, always great skills when he's on the pitch. And now, the trophy. Trophy Cup winners 2018, your Northchurch team! Celebrations will be going on through the night. What a way to end the season. Thank you very much for joining us. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to the Revolution FC. We'll be back again next season. We're off to celebrate. Until next time.
Bang! The revolution's at hand.
Never miss a moment of the action by subscribing to Revolution FC. Just tap the team badge on your screen now. Leave a comment. Let us know your thoughts on how you think the team are doing so far this season. Also find us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at The Revolution FC.